This podcast is for pure entertainment. Our thoughts and views, man, they're not to be taken serious. If we hurt your feelings, then maybe you should stop being so soft. We don't want no smoke with anyone for voicing our opinions, bro. Please, 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 please. We are all pussy. All of us. Welcome to the Iceberg Lounge. I hope you enjoy this just as much as we did making it. You did.
Oh,
Gas.
Chicken bouillon.
Yep.
the bouillon.
Gas.
Yes,
That's
yes.
just fire.
Yep.
On the popcorn?
No, I don't put it on my popcorn.
No,
Yeah.
this in general. No, that's in general.
Yeah. I just bought some of that recently.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
What you making?
I make everything.
Is that right?
I'm a chef. Like, for real.
Well, we've been doing this, 8 weeks?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, give or take, right?
Give or take.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
I ain't had one dish.
You guys haven't asked. But I can
What happened to
literally-
initiative?
Well,
I'm sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I can literally make anything, I can make it. Because in my mind, you know, I think far ahead. So I want to be that grandma that can make everything. Everybody comes
Fair
to
enough, fair enough,
my
fair
house.
enough.
I want to be that person. So
Respectable.
I have to start young, you know?
Okay. How about enchiladas?
That's
No cheese.
No cheese.
No
What?
cheese. No cheese.
That's weird.
Not an
But
enchilada.
I mean, I can do it, but cheese.
Okay, how about pozole?
I can do that.
No cheese.
Oh, I don't put cheese.
Good, good. I was just checking. I was
Are you,
just trying to see.
lactose,
Yeah.
are you like lactose intolerant?
Nah, I just don't like cheese.
Don't like cheese?
Yeah, I don't like
That's
it.
crazy.
You don't like mac and cheese?
No.
I hate
No.
mac and cheese with a passion.
And
You're the
look
first
at
two
me
people
funny.
I've ever met that don't like mac and cheese.
Straight up.
That is
I hate
crazy.
it. I
People
hate
look at
it.
me so funny, like,
Me
you don't eat
too.
cheese? I'm like, what's it to you, man? No. Like,
Yeah. It's my body.
yeah, like, no, I ain't gonna eat no stinking mac and cheese. Noodles with
With cheesy
yeah,
noodles?
cool.
Cheesy noodles.
Cool.
Mac and cheese. That's just gas.
Cheesy noodles is insane.
See, I try to stay away from cheese just because
You're
it's not
lactose?
that. No. It's just
Oh.
not that good for you.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's just not that good for
Sure.
you. So
Yep.
I try to
Yep.
stay away from it.
Yeah.
If cheese was good for you, I'm fucking it up.
Man.
I don't know. Like pizza, I can do pizza.
Me too.
I can't do cheese pizza. I won't
neither.
touch a cheese pizza.
Straight up.
Yeah.
The
I have
fact
to
that you said I can do pizza, as if it's like
Yeah, like I can do it.
maybe I can do it. I might
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I'll like it. That's crazy to me.
I can't do cheeseburgers.
You know, I can actually tolerate those.
I can't.
Yeah, I can
can't do
tolerate
it.
them.
I will peel the cheese off.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
So how
Spaghetti.
the cheeseburger has less cheese on it than an enchilada with cheese, though. So how do you tolerate that?
It's just the combination makes it taste good.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
fair
yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
But yeah. I can't bake though. I'm working on baking. But cooking, I can cook.
I feel like
anything.
baking's a lot easier
Fair enough.
than. I feel like bacon's
It's
like.
the measurements. Like I season
Oh,
by faith.
gotcha.
By faith.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But like the measuring like 2/3 cups of
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
understand that.
or
I
like
can
mixing
understand
it
that.
till there's no lumps.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, Christmas is right around the corner.
Yes.
I'm gonna have some. You're gonna
Mhm.
bake some cookies.
I'm gonna start just
So
bringing
milk and
stuff.
cookies.
I
Yes,
just need
milk
to
and
feed you
cookies.
guys.
I'll play it, sis.
I'll do it.
No, just keep bringing that Trader Joe stuff, though.
yeah.
Please.
The stuffing popcorn was a fluke. 'Cause
Mhm.
I was going down the aisles and I saw it, and I was like, I did a double back. Like, let me just
Yes,
rewind
ma'am.
my cart.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Let's see if they like this. I didn't like it.
Enough.
I didn't, to
Wait,
be honest.
wait, you didn't like the
I will eat it, but I did not like it.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. I thought it was delicious.
Yeah,
You
I
can
wasn't
have
a
the
fan.
bag.
I might. I mean, Elle will probably take it.
I hope she likes this
Yeah,
one.
yeah, right.
Take it, bro. Get that shit out of here. That shit
So-
tastes crazy.
For sure.
Yeah. It wasn't that crazy.
So, what have I missed in my absence?
Trying to think.
I don't know.
Randy was here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
What else? Man, we do so many of these that it's hard for me to
They all
remember
blend
exactly
together.
which ones you weren't here for because you're here for a lot of them.
Right.
Trying to think.
Yeah.
I think it was just the Randy one, right?
Yeah, it was
Maybe
just that one.
recently, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
since then, Trump is our new president. That's
Right,
it.
the one before that was Sanctus. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But yeah,
I know y'all watch both fights.
I did
from
not.
last night.
Yeah, last night and the night before.
I tried to watch it. I was at an EDM concert.
Mm.
EDM.
I
You
feel
like
that.
that music?
My girlfriend likes that music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I enjoy music of any kind.
In general, okay.
In general, I don't gravitate towards EDM.
Fair enough.
I was there more for her.
Were you vibing though? Like, okay, I can get into it, or were
Yeah.
you just like,
So I think when I'm in like an environment like that, whenever like, because all that music I haven't heard it before, you know,
Right.
Oh.
like
Okay.
it's new music to me, so I'm just listening. Everyone around me who's
Yeah.
there, they're freaking banging her head and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm not feeling it that much. So
Little
I feel,
Plur Warriors.
I feel like I enjoyed it,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
seeing everyone around me enjoy it more, I was like, did I enjoy it as much as everyone else did? You know? But
Yeah.
no, it was
Like
cool.
that.
It was
okay,
cool.
I definitely feel that.
EDM. I don't know. I don't think I've ever. Is that like rave? Like
Yeah.
Okay.
What I've been learning is there's so many different genres of
Yes.
EDM. There's like house, dance,
I like house.
EDM, techno,
I did not know
dubstep.
that.
And
Yeah,
they
and there's
mix-
so
and
many
they mix
different.
them all and
Yeah.
do all kinds of like
Mhm.
like remixes of shit and like this shit
Yep.
is crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta be doing some shit though, like
Yeah.
like to
Mm-hmm.
be having some. Like,
There's
real
a
fun out
in
there.
that
People be-
industry there is a lot of money,
bro, for real.
Oh.
a lot of money in that
People
industry.
love them festivals, gang. That shit is crazy.
Bro, they get so many. There are so many people there, like
Yeah,
ridiculous
man,
amounts
like,
of
it's
people
Where
there.
was it at?
The forum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I saw Rihanna there. I saw
Dope.
Rihanna there a while ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
What up, my brother?
Nothing much, man.
That's the dilly.
Nothing much.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, what'd you get into? I know you said this weekend you went to the EDM joint.
Went to the EDM joint. Had a cool time. What else have I done? This morning I was at the studio. Recording. What was I recording with? EBG, Eastmont Baby Gangster. He's from like Lemonwood.
Okay.
Yeah. That track came out dope. I'm just working on music right now in general.
Hell yeah.
I have a project that I'm slowly leading up to, 805 Baby, and that's pretty much just gonna be a mixtape. I've been putting out EPs, pretty they're like pretty cohesive EPs. This next mixtape is just gonna be straight mixtape, straight
Hey,
songs,
hey.
songs that I think people are gonna fuck with.
Fire
Yeah.
joints. Where's Big Time Bake from, my brother? I gotta ask.
Oxnard, California.
Hell yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Born and
Oxnard,
raised?
California, 805, born and
Born and
raised.
Hell yeah, that's
Raised.
fire. That's
Yeah.
fire. Where'd the name come from? Where the Big Time Bake come from?
So, my grandpa is retired Oxnard Police Department.
okay.
His nickname in the police department was Big Time.
Okay.
So for my whole time growing up, all his homies, oh, Big Time Laredo, John, Big Time. I was like, that's hard. I want that. Yeah. So I just took the Big Time and then my last name Baker. Just put Bake at the end so that way, you know,
Stick
it's
out.
mine.
It's
Yeah,
yours.
yeah.
Right,
Fair
right.
enough,
So, yeah.
fair enough.
What
That's
is
hard, bro.
what does family mean to you? You know, you kind of touched on your grandfather. You know, getting that name. I know you kind of running the streets with your family. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
kind of the history a little bit of Big Time. So I know your family kind of introduced you to. They was doing the music thing first. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Certain
yeah.
people are your family. So what does that mean to you?
Man, I think for me personally, I think family is everything. I think I've always been surrounded by a good support system, whether we had the most or not. I was always surrounded by, you know, good people. I think when you don't surround yourself with those people, you can end up in various situations you don't really want to be in. Like my dad, he passed away before I was
R.I.P.
born because he was in those situations,
Yeah.
and I know his family dynamic wasn't the same one I have. You know,
How was that? I don't know if you want to touch on it a little bit, but I didn't know that. How was it kind of being raised without a father figure that looks like you? I don't know. You know, I know
Yeah,
your grandfather and your uncles and stuff like that played a major factor.
I
But
mean, you know, when it's not there, you don't
really miss
really
it.
think about it. Yeah.
Sure.
So, and I know I've had homies whose fathers have passed away and it hit them hard, and I just can't
relate
to it because I never had
that situation,
you know?
right?
So, I mean, it's a sense of, you know, oh, that would have been nice, but I don't think for me, someone who's never had it,
Yeah.
I can't say I missed much.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Because I did
crazy.
have my grandpa there, and he was a good father figure, and my mom, she played both roles, you know. So, I mean, as far as that goes, I feel like I didn't really miss much.
Right.
I mean, also, who knows? I don't even know if my dad would have been in my life, or you know,
Right.
not trying to be pessimistic, but
Right.
the situation that
Just being real.
that they had going on, you never know.
Right.
So,
What going from football to making music? I'm also in that boat.
Yeah.
What's a couple similarities, and then what's a couple differences that you've noticed in the industry so far?
So I feel like coming from the background of sports, I'm very competitive. Like as far as when it comes to making music, I know music is music is like a recreational for a lot of people. It's not something they take too seriously, but when I get into something, I take it very seriously.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I mean that could sometimes be a fault because I don't always, you know, I'm not very cohesive with people who I may feel like, oh, I don't think you will take me to that next level. But I also think it makes me really focus on my craft. So when it comes to like sports, I know I'm competitive. I know if I get on the track, I'm trying to do something.
For sure.
Like I'm not trying to like I don't try to make throwaways.
For sure.
Like never. If I feel like the song is gonna be a throwaway, I
scrap
won't even
that
make
shit.
it. Yeah,
Right.
scrap. But when it comes to music, I mean, sometimes you do have to make those songs. You do have to make those songs, and you do have to get those, you know, out of your system, so that way you can get to the real like the diamonds in the rough that are there.
Right.
But yeah, that's really what I've noticed as far as like the differences. Football is really competitive. I know from going to like camps and stuff like that. I don't want to toot my own horn. I was
nice.
I was a good football player.
he was
Yeah,
nice. Yeah.
I was solid. So I went to all these camps and stuff, and at those camps you have to steal reps, you know, as they say. So I mean, you have to get yours,
For sure.
and I think I take that into music. I have to get mine.
I think that's one thing that people that don't understand, because I had an analogy the other day. We had Ivy on a couple months ago, and he plays basketball.
Yeah,
So like,
he's dope, by the way.
yeah, there's just different perspectives from the sports that you play.
Yeah.
So like football, I play running back. So my boys that play running back are my everyday niggas, but I
Yeah.
got to be in competition with these niggas to get reps.
Yeah.
So it's that constant like, yeah, we friends. Like, yeah, we cool. But like, if I don't do what I got to do, I ain't playing.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
it kind of goes into the music situation, kind of the same. Like, so I was talking to Sanctus the other day, and he was just like, bro, he posted something like, who's the most stylish nigga in the 805?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't really know who top 5 is, but I know who 1 and 2 is. And if you taking yourself out, I know who number 1 is.
Yeah.
And he was just like, nigga, you super competitive. Like, you just, damn, nigga, like, just breathe, nigga. And I'm just like, I'm breathing, nigga. I'm good. Like, it's just, you brought a question up. And the answer to your question is not, it's not who, it's who's better than Uno. So it's, and when it comes to that competitive nature, you know what I mean? That's just how I thrive. So in that music thing, you got to thrive like that to be that nigga, you know what I mean?
What's funny is in music too, some people take that competitiveness as like an affront to like
an arrogantness.
Yeah. And it's like, no, I'm not trying to be arrogant. This is just like
what it is.
Yeah, what it is. This is how I was, you know, raised to be. If I'm competitive, it's also because I'm trying to make the person I'm working with better. I'm not trying to just, like I said, I'm not trying to make throwaways. I'm trying to make hits.
Right.
You know, I'm trying to make something that really moves people. Like I'm not trying to just do bullshit.
Did you start doing music when you were playing football, or was it a trend? Okay.
Yeah, so I started making music the end of 2018.
Okay.
I you know those Genius deconstructed videos with beats and stuff?
Oh yeah.
I saw Lil Pump's Gucci Gang. And I was like, I saw that beat get deconstructed. I was like 5 sounds. I was like, well, I can do that. What the hell? I've always liked music. I've always, you know, had loved listening to music. I just didn't know you can, like make it. I didn't have any resources like that where people were like, oh yeah,
Sure.
this is how you make music. So I just looked into it. I was like, oh, FL Studio.
Right.
So started by making beats, and then it didn't really go anywhere because I was playing football. So
Okay.
I made beats just for the fun of it at first, and then we hit COVID. COVID hit, and football, everything, all practices, all games canceled.
Stopped, yeah.
Yep, canceled.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh snap.
Yeah,
I got nothing else to do. Yeah.
Perfect storm, man. That's a perfect
Had
storm.
a
for
couple
sure.
homies that were over there at I went to Western Colorado.
Yeah.
I had a couple homies out there who were making music. They're like, oh yeah, we're making an album right now. I was like, oh, bet I make beats.
Yeah.
My beats weren't nothing crazy. You know, my beats weren't nothing
But I
crazy.
make beats,
But I
yeah.
make beats. And then we got sent home for spring break, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna be on it.
Right.
So I was watching Kenny Beats tutorials. I was watching Kenny Beats
That's right.
his Twitch streams and stuff. And I was trying to make like Kanye, like fucking
Yeah,
five beats a day.
Right.
I was just on it. And then I was doing Instacart at the same time, and I was saving up for studio equipment.
Hustling.
So I was just going. I was just going on a tear. That whole little COVID thing just stacked up a whole bunch of stuff. That's how I got all my studio stuff. Got my little freaking Harman Kardon stuff. All
Right.
like my mic, all that stuff. And then we took it back to Colorado, and I opened up basically my own little studio in my dorm.
Right.
And that's how we got our first little tracks out. They're all on like SoundCloud.
That's fire. That's fire.
People do digging, they might be able to find it.
Right.
but,
Yeah. It's for the super fans.
And
You know what I
big
mean? Go
time.
get that.
Bro, I was listening to some of your music. The acoustics of it sound really, really well.
Oh, yeah,
really,
thank
really
you.
good. I
Yeah.
could tell that you put some money into the equipment. It sounded
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I think like quality is I think I talked to Sanctus about this on when he was doing a live stream, and he was talking about like the quality of stuff. I think quality is really important. I think that's the first thing a regular consumer hears. Like if they hear, a whole bunch of noise in the background, they hear a whole bunch of what's it called?
Static, bullshit.
All that stuff. Clipping. They don't know what
Feedback.
clipping is, but
Right,
they can
right.
hear it.
They can hear it,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. If they hear all that, they're like, this isn't quality.
Right.
As soon as you hear something's quality, you're more inclined to listen to it.
For sure.
You're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna see what this is about. Whatever.
100%.
Yeah.
We get into it. I got into it with him. Not got into it, but he has a different perspective of that. He feels like if it's a slap, it's a slap.
it's a hit, it's a hit.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I get you, but I ain't even listening to it if it don't even get sonically in my ear the
Yeah.
right way. You know what I mean? Like I give a fuck what that nigga talking about if it don't
Yeah.
sonically sound good. Being someone that was nice at football, also nice on the mic.
Uh-huh.
What gives you the most love? Like being lit for music or being lit on the field?
Man, I think what really helped me like decide like, oh yeah, I really do want to go full music is when I like would show a song to someone and they'd be like, oh, this is crazy. Like, oh, I really like this. And I mean, I think it was a smooth transition out of football because I mean, once COVID hit, I had to really like I found, oh, I really like music. So a lot of athletes when they get done with their sport, they don't know that's their whole identity.
Right.
Is oh, I was a football player for 13 years.
Right.
Now I have to go 60 being something else. And I think finding music in pretty much my junior year of college helped me really transition because as I kind of lost love for football, I gained love for music.
That's hard.
So
Does
And
it
I-
give you the same feeling?
oh yeah, so
Yeah.
like I was a linebacker.
Okay.
I used to
Naturally.
I used to lay the boom. Yeah.
Naturally.
I was freaking 6'2", 250 when I was playing linebacker.
Right.
Right.
I used to hit people.
Right.
And when I'm on stage or something like that, same feeling.
Same. Rush.
Same feeling as a big hit, as a hit stick. So yeah.
So,
I could concur that. I can agree with
Yeah.
that for sure. For sure. Being someone that kind of has seen the beginning, you know what I mean, a big time, it just kind of ripping around in the 805 circuit, kind of seeing the growth as an artist, seeing your artist style change as well. What's some of the things that you purposely worked, like overly worked? And like, so what are the things that you noticed from the beginning that you needed to work on that you feel like, all right, I got that. Now it's time to move on to the next thing that I need to work on.
I think it was more like I don't think I was really talking about nothing. Like I think now I'm starting to get more into like actually talking about more stuff that I care about. So talking about more about family, more about, things that are, personal to me.
Yeah.
I mean, when I started, I was making songs that made me sound like Gunna.
Right.
That is not me. That is not me. But I think just as my music develops, I'm starting to put more of myself into it. And I think that's what
That's right.
that's what people want to hear. I mean, they don't want to hear what's already out. They want to hear what your perspective is of something. You know?
100%.
They want to relate to stuff.
Yeah.
Knowing OGT, someone that I'm close with for sure. Knowing that that's your cousin, also your tag team partner and the shit that y'all be doing. Also, as an athlete, we can't really be helping ourselves with the competitiveness. So it comes the full circle kind of to the thing. Sometimes we compete with our brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How has his drive and his hustle and his motivation kind of pushed you to feel like even I'm on the even hit kill or I'm above now or I'm on my way? How does that what is his how does his hustle and his motivation kind of push you?
Man, OGT has been making music for like 15 years.
For sure.
And he's 24. He's been making music since he was like 9. You know? So he's been doing it for a long time. And I think when it comes to music with him, I'm not as competitive because I see it as like more like inspiration. Like that he one takes damn near everything. That's amazing to me. I can't do that.
Right.
Like I can get decently into a verse and I'm like, all right, I gotta punch something in.
Shit, yeah.
I'll see him one take the fuck out of a
Verse.
2-minute verse, like
yeah.
a verse. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, that's amazing, like that you can do that.
Right.
And also what I see about him that I'm always like inspired by is when you hear him on a track, you know that's him. Like he imprints his style on whatever beat it is.
For sure.
It's him.
For sure.
You know, for me, I think it's also a skill. I have a pretty decent vocal range of what I can do with my voice and manipulate my voice to make it sound either deeper, lighter, singing, whatever, vocalizing, whatever. I can do that. But what I do appreciate about him is that everything sounds like him.
Like OG.
Yeah. So I think when it comes to like being competitive, I'm not as competitive with him because I think I learn a lot.
You learn
from
more
how,
than to compete with him.
Exactly.
Tell us about the relationship with Pastor Star Productions. How did that come about, and how is that going today?
Yeah, so I first saw some of his stuff with this dude named Cantu. That's my boy. Cantu, he's been making music since like freshman year of high school, maybe like 2015 or something like that. He's been making music since then around here in Oxnard. He just doesn't really promote himself as well as he should, but he's dope. So I first saw him making videos with him, and I really liked the quality. At that point in time, I was working with my other homie Jay Trilly, who he's more with the photos. But we were doing music videos and stuff. But I needed to kind of like up the quality, of my videos. Yeah. And I saw his quality. I was like, oh, this is dope.
Right.
So I invited him out to a show in SB, and I was like, oh, if you can shoot this video at this show, this would be dope. And that was the Gangster Party video.
Right.
So we shot the video. That shit went up. It was freaking
went crazy.
Shout out Culture Club. Shout out Pastor Stars. Yeah. So that thing went crazy, and then ever since then we just been locked in.
Yeah, that's fire.
Right on,
I've connected through him through you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
nah,
So he's fire.
dope.
He's a cool dude. Who are some of Big Time Bake's music influences?
Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's big influence. Kanye. Biggie. Who else was I listening to? I had my mom send me a whole list of people that she played.
Yeah.
So I have that somewhere in here. But I was listening to a lot of East Coast stuff. So when it comes to like, I think my raps are really punchline heavy. So I really focus on like, making someone make a stank face. Like, that was a bar. I think that comes from just listening to East Coast rap. I wasn't very big on West Coast rap. Like it never.
No kidding, huh?
Yeah, no, I was never really big on West Coast rap. I like the beats. I like the beats. I like the sound.
Yeah,
I like the sound. I just wasn't really intrigued with how they're rapping.
Sure.
I was really intrigued on like people who are rapping.
Right.
So like when it comes to like the big puns and all that stuff, like I was intrigued on like, oh man, this dude he's spitting. Yeah, like
spitting.
and I think that also comes from I watch a lot of battle rap.
Yeah.
I love battle
106
rap.
in Park?
Yeah. I love battle rap. So I think that really influenced how I rap too.
Yeah.
And I think that's something I need to try to get away from when it comes to like making like songs.
Sure.
Is
Like
the battle rap?
songs.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Like
Exactly.
there's a difference.
Absolutely.
Difference,
Like
man.
I can go on a track and rap my ass off. If it's not a full cohesive song, it's not gonna go as far as I want it to go. You know? But
I
also
can
been
understand that. Yeah,
certain
yeah.
sounds go
Yeah.
beyond certain places.
Exactly.
And you already know. Yeah.
But I've also been figuring out there's a certain lane for that. Like West Side Gun,
Exactly.
Conway the Machine,
They're rapping.
they're rapping.
Yeah,
they're
they're
rapping.
rapping. Yeah.
So yeah.
Everybody got something.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's enough for everybody.
Do you
if
have like
do
a
it right.
defining moment in your rap career where you're like, okay, I need to start making more cohesive songs or raps rather than like the battle raps and finding your influences from other places?
I think that's just more coming along from like
Experience?
yeah,
or-
just experience.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 'cause I can make a cohesive song. It's just I really like to just rap on stuff.
Okay.
Like I like
Yeah.
making the hook and making a chorus and making something that sounds catchy. I'm like, oh man.
That's a lot of work.
That's not what I enjoy.
Yeah.
I enjoy making a full like 32 bar scheme.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh man, now I gotta
Now I got to figure out where the hook goes.
yeah, now I gotta make something for everybody else. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I noticed too? I noticed you don't use autotune.
Not
Even-
really.
Even on Quick Fix, that's a melodic record.
It has auto tune on it, but
Oh,
I think how my voice is like somewhat higher.
Sure.
I don't use as much. Like I don't turn the auto tune like 03 Greedo. I don't turn
Right,
the auto tune all
right.
the way down like hard EFX.
Right.
You know.
It just works with how your
Yeah,
voice
yeah,
is.
yeah. And
Yeah.
also I recorded in without auto tune.
Sure. Yeah.
So
yeah,
most-
yeah,
I recorded
yeah,
in without
yeah,
auto tune,
yeah.
and then put the auto tune on after.
Yep.
So that way I know I'm at least
Yep.
hitting
No,
somewhere around the right
Exactly. I
notes.
do the
Yeah.
same
It's kind
thing.
of crazy
Yeah.
though because it's like the right notes be your right notes, like how you want it to
Yeah.
sound. But it's what's dope about that is that it becomes what it's supposed to become.
Yeah.
Because it's like a lot of people like to check tone and key by keeping it on and recording with it.
Yeah.
And-
No, I don't like that.
Right.
And the thing
Me
is,
neither.
there's songs that I've recorded with it that it depends on the song that it helps it out, and then there's other times where I just like to just get it out how I feel like. getting
Yeah,
it
yeah,
out,
exactly.
And then we just put it on after, and it's
Exactly.
like, all right, let's see how this sounds.
I feel like you're able to do more with it when you sing it how you want to sing it first.
Exactly.
Because you don't need it. Like you can just slap auto-tune on there, but there's also like Melodyne and stuff like that you can go and you
do
can
more
actually
shit, yeah.
manipulate the notes. And I like doing that. Yeah, I don't like just going on there slapping auto-tune on and like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Chromatic.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
yeah,
default. Like.
Yeah, no, that's
Yep. That is.
That money sound get me activated. I'm not no 9 to 5 nigga, so I'm tryna make it. I'm doing numbers around the town, go ahead and calculate it. Know a bitch from down south, she loving on my Cali cadence. I'm finna slide on this mud. Light years beyond all you niggas who got buzz. Pit bull a dog nigga started as a pug. Your nigga ain't me, but you wishing that he was. Damn, this shit tragic. I'm floating on this bitch, I'm Chris Angel, shit magic. Bitches turn to pogos when a nigga come around. I go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm in there. Looking for a joint, babe, I've been there. Looking for the kid, you can find me where my kin at. Looking for your bitch, little nigga, we been hit that. She hit the gangster party, had to break it like a Kit Kat. This a gangster party. I need a bad bitch, I need
I remember
revenge.
seeing the video too. The video was turning. That was like a turning point for like where you were at.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Shit, that shit was hard.
Definitely.
Like I don't know, yeah, like and even it may be for you, but it's even for the people that you know. What I mean, for the
Yeah,
people
yeah.
that seen it, it was like, man, that was hard, bro.
No, I think as far as like that song was definitely a turning point. I was gonna release that song 2 months before. I was like, oh, let's just give him something to to listen to while I create what I'm creating. I was like, maybe I'll hold it.
All right.
And then I think it was just like a perfect storm of doing that show, having Pastor Stars do it first, and then so to all my viewers, that was the first time seeing a video of that quality for me. So I think it was just
That's
perfect
tight.
storm.
That's
Yeah.
tight. That's tight.
Shit was fire.
Shit was fire. I definitely feel like that was definitely the you always was in your bag, you know what I mean, from when we first heard your shit when we were doing Lucky Summer Fest, but
Yeah.
when I feel like it changed the trajectory of where you were going and where you were like, all right, I'm in a bag now. I know what I want to do. I know how I'm gonna execute it, and it kind of just like it's dope to see artists get into a wave, and not only like does the fan show you that it's working, but you also the confidence that ooze off of you is like, oh yeah, this shit is hitting. You know what I mean? So it's super fire.
Nah, for
super
sure.
fire. All right, let's get into some of this music. You dropped a lot of shit prior to this year. And like we talked about early, me personally, I feel like you started, like I just said, getting into your bag right after Party dropped. Talk to us about that session. How did that song come about? And then talk to us about how the video came about. You kind of already talked about that already.
So the after party song or the gangsta party song?
The Gangsta Party song.
Gangsta party. So yeah, I was with OGT. That's I roll with him damn near everywhere. So you're probably surprised he's not here right now. But I was with OGT and who sent me that beat? Oh, Eli the Prophet. He's out of Santa Barbara. I was like, yeah, just make me an ATM Danny type of beat. ATM Danny's going crazy in freaking San Diego. I was like, yeah, just make me a beat like that. And he was like, all right, bet. He's crazy with beats. Like, if you need a beat, if you want it to sound like, oh yeah, I want it to sound like boom, 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 he'll make it boom, 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 boom.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly how the boom, boom, boom. Right.
Yeah. So he sent that over, and I was like, oh, this is dope. So I wrote that whole thing in one shift at work. I was just down there in on the little ship that I work at, just writing it in. And then I think I posted an Instagram story with it, like me like freestyling it. Yeah. And then I went to the studio, recorded it, and I just kept that in my back pocket for like 4 months. Yeah, just had that in my back pocket. And then as far as dropping it, I mean, I dropped it the week before I performed it at up in SB, and then the whole storm came. Pastor Stars doing the video, it being a big ass party. It just all came together, and then
the bitches was whopping in that motherfucker too.
Crazy. That
they
party
was whopping in that motherfucker too. I said, this nigga did it.
Yeah, he did it the right way. That was hard.
Yeah, man, bro, it's hard doing that because doing it in a way that doesn't like offend my girlfriend is
for sure.
It's like, all right,
That must be tough.
I was like, Pastor Stars, you go out there,
you do what you got to do.
You film whatever you're filming,
right?
And we'll see the final product.
Right.
So I know some of her friends even texted her like, "You're cool with this?" She was like, "He wasn't even next to none of them." Yeah. And her thing with me is as long as no one's touching me,
she'll give a fuck.
She's
That's
cool.
fair.
As long as no one's touching me, she's cool.
Yeah.
That's a good rule.
But even then,
Shout out
like
to her.
like even then when I'll go to like agencies or whatever to like try to get girls for videos, I'll even be like, all right, dude, there's no sexual stuff. Like I try to tailor my videos so that way it doesn't even have to
be none of that.
Be none of that. Yeah.
Give me the people I need.
Yeah. Because I mean, unless it's a song like that, I don't need that in my video. Listen to me rap. I'm rapping my ass off right now. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen to the respect I'm doing, nigga. You gonna listen to this? So okay, it's off cue. All right, so I feel like I hear you, and I ain't trying to start no shit in no relationship, but I'll be wondering, like, okay, if I was an actor, would that still be the same sentiment? Because that's all I'm doing is I'm acting. Whatever, because BigTimeBake isn't who you are as a person. Yeah. That is two completely different entities. So if I'm acting and I'm doing something for entertainment value, one doesn't correlate with the other. Yeah. Do you feel like that is an argument? Not an argument, but something that, because, okay, if I hire you, okay, boom, you got a personality, you a good-looking nigga, okay, boom, music is a stepping stone. So let's say you want to be an actor or you want to do something, and I hire you to come do a Tubi movie with Erica Mena. And Erica Mena is your love interest. Now they cutting the bag. They cutting the check. At the end of the day, it is acted.
Now, I think when when you go into like acting or something, that's something that comes with the territory. Now,
you don't feel like this comes with the territory?
No, it doesn't have to.
Okay.
Like I don't. I don't need bitches dancing on me.
For sure, for sure,
rap,
for sure,
for sure.
Like,
I like that.
and I'm also not even that type of. I'm not even that type of dude where I'd have that in the videos in the first place. Personally, I think sometimes it comes off a little corny.
Right.
So like especially when people aren't like rapping about nothing and they're just shaking
just
ass in the
just
video,
whopping, right,
shaking
right.
ass in the video, diamonds in the video. It's like.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
All
talking
right,
about
yeah,
shit.
you just wanted to
get the
you just wanted to look the part.
yeah.
You just wanted to look the part.
You want to look it.
So I think it's not really necessary. I mean,
you.
now if you have like a club anthem or a shaking ass anthem,
Right.
Exactly.
of course, it's gonna be somewhat
right,
necessary.
right.
But you can also do it in a way where it's still respectful
Tasteful.
to
Right,
to
still
still-
tasteful.
They was in the video. It's not all. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just They
exactly.
was in the video.
And also, it's different when like she's told me like this is
They
my
say, I'm cool on that,
this is
nigga.
my
That's
boundary.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the line.
yeah, this is
Don't
my
cross
boundary.
it.
So I'm like,
Well,
all
I
right,
can
cool.
work around
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't have to.
I know how to work around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd the freestyles come around? Because not only did you decide, all right, I'm gonna start rapping on other people's beats.
Yeah.
You actually made videos. You dropped the songs for niggas to go get it on DPSs. Talk to us about that process
So
and
yeah,
how you came about it.
the first freestyle I did was a super hyphy, and I feel like, as far as like the drop mic, I feel like out here the only other person who had done it at that point was David James. I think David James did a drop mic, but it wasn't a freestyle. I think it was just his own song, Stevie Wonder, hard song by the way. But yeah, I saw people doing drop mics, and I was like, oh well,
Let me
I
do
like,
it.
yeah, yeah,
some
let-
songs
let-
I could
yeah,
do
let-
that too.
yeah, let me do one. And I think super hyphy. I think the Bay did influence me a lot as far as like how we said the West Coast didn't really
The vibe,
influence me
yeah.
that much. I think the Bay did actually. So I love Bay Area music, and yeah, that one just felt right. I mean, I think freestyles are just something that you can they introduce you to people at their level. So people they like that beat. Now, if you're spitting over it, if you're doing a good job over it, they're like, oh, okay,
He slid.
yeah, you can
Right.
rap. And now it's a soft introduction to what you can actually do.
Sure.
And I think
That is
that's why
fine.
a lot of remixes, a lot of stuff like that, they kind of go up because
Yeah.
people are, when you hear a new artist and they're over a recognizable beat, they're more
Makes it
digestible.
easier, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they're
a lot
way
of
more
reason why them
digestible.
Samples be working.
Yeah. That's why Cam DeGuapo is going freaking crazy.
Because he been mastering doing that.
Yeah, and as far as putting it on DSPs, I think do it until they catch you.
Right.
Facts.
Who cares? What are they gonna? What are
Once
they
it's
gonna?
got up to
Yeah,
where it's
yeah.
supposed to be, then
Exactly.
okay,
Well,
you can-
the whole point of it is
what
to
you
make
want me to do? Take it
is to
down?
make money off of that. Yeah, I mean, just get it out there. Let people hear what I'm doing, so that way it introduces them to my other music, my
Sure,
actual music.
sure.
And yeah, they told me to take it down. Sure,
All right.
I'll put it on SoundCloud or something that people still want to hear. It's not a big thing to me. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've never been scared to put those things on DSP.
For sure.
Right on. Right on. That's tight.
That's lit.
Big times in the building.
Big time. Bird.
Dog in this bitch, you can't ride. Mama saying if you can't put the work in, can't ride. 2 crackheads, 1 plug, link 'em up with 1 ride. Santa Claus giving gifts, add 'em up with 1 side. I'm a full-time hustler,
video
you
is
just
hard
wanna
too.
get 1 side.
Yeah,
I
this
lock
is
up
cool.
all these bitches, you
This
just
was the
wanna
beach
get
one,
1
right?
lock. I
Yeah.
was drinking to the soda, this ain't no Ciroc hot. Big A Wiz tell you who gon' bet on this.
The black hot. Always been a dog, could never be a bitch. Only by the check, not checking on a bitch. Always on my always on my shit. Always on time, just look what's on my wrist. Never late, baby. Yes, I'm feeling great, baby. I can't say, baby, I ain't got a cake, baby. You getting paid, baby. If you fuck with big, baby. I don't play, baby. Swear that I don't play, baby. Swear I'm getting money. Swear I'm getting bread. I'm getting bands. Swear my shit is butter. All I make is Smuckers. It's a jam. Feel like Chris Tucker. Cookie turn my eyes to Jackie Chan. I'm in rush hour. Tell that bitch I'll make it when I can. Diamonds real bright. Pockets real heavy. This shit is light. I'm getting Lil Debbie. Stacking this cake. Won't take a bite. Like my lil mamas. Leaning real pretty. I got a type. Tell my lil mama to put on lip gloss. That's what I like. I don't fuck with bitches. Probably think I'm fresh and fit. Nigga dap it down. Pull up in a freshest fit. Baby calling me a dog. Calling me a pig. Y'all don't see the bigger picture. Fuck up out my flick. Y'all don't see the bigger picture. Fuck up out the frame. Y'all just do it for the cash. Do it for the fame. Bitch, I do it for the love. I do it for the game. Big time hustle man. Bitch, I walk all through the rain. Always been a dog. Could never be a bitch. Only by the check. Not checking on a bitch. Always on my always on my shit. Always on time, just look what's on my wrist.
Bling. You slid the fuck out that motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's cap.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Video super dope, like y'all touched on in a little bit. Y'all had a little smoke in the beginning of the video though, so I want to touch on the white male Karen. What the fuck happened, my nigga? That the nigga came up and was just mad at niggas. Like,
yeah, bro. So that video was it's me, dude named A-Wiz from Seattle. He's dope, and OGT, and it's shot by Pastor Stars. And so A-Wiz brought one of his homies, and one of his homies is he's in a shiesty, just in the background. He's in a shiesty smoking, and we're in public, but some dude, like, we're there for like maybe 3 minutes, like shooting that one scene, and dude just comes out of left field and starts like
bugging.
just bugging, just pressing the fuck out of us.
A random?
Yeah, we don't know this dude.
An
We don't know
NPC,
him at
yeah.
all. And so he comes pressing about the weed. We're like, all right, we understand that.
To put the weed out.
Put it out. Yeah, put it out.
Yeah.
So dude put it out, and then he
Continue to
stays
keep
there.
going.
Yeah, it's like, all right, nigga, move.
Right.
we did what you wanted
We
to do.
did the weed out, nigga.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So he stays there, and then I think he tries to call the cops or something like that. But then OGT like gets in his face and was like,
Right.
dude, like get the fuck out
Fuck
of
outta
the way.
here.
One thing about OGT Terrence, that fool, like when it comes to weed, he's like he doesn't get white people
Are upset about
trip
it.
about it. Yeah. He doesn't get white people trip about it
A
at
true
all.
stoner. A true stoner.
So yeah, and yeah, he was pressed about it. So yeah, that dude was just fucking weird.
And it's fucking
Yeah.
weird.
Man, that's
Yeah,
all NPC
after we put it out, it was like, dude, you have
All
no,
right,
you
my
have no reason to
nigga.
say
Go,
it.
go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah.
bro. Go ahead. Now
Like,
you just standing here to control some shit.
Yeah,
Move before I
like,
slap you.
you had
nigga.
your grievance. We settled it.
Right.
Get out the way.
Right. Move, nigga. It's a free space for everybody to do anything.
Yeah.
So the Mr. Make It Happen EP, 6 songs, big vibe.
Yeah.
Where did you record most of it? How did you decide what songs were going on the project and what's not?
So that was recorded at a greenhouse, and then I think 2 of them were recorded at 203. And basically that was more. I feel like I like the South a lot. So like 3-6 Mafia, everyone who's coming out of the South, Big X the Plud, freaking that Mexican OT, Sauce Walker, all of them.
Yeah.
And I love beats that can be chopped and screwed. That's one of the things I want to do with Mr. Make It Happen. As I want to chop and screw it and re-release it, chopped and screwed. And I feel like it was just a departure from the West Coast stuff because I never wanted to be boxed in as like I know Gangsta Party got a lot of traction. Now I wanted people to be like,
This is
I
what you're
do
doing.
this too.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like this is what I really like rapping like.
Right.
So I think Mr. Make It Happen was just a departure from the West Coast stuff. Just putting something else out. Putting something I think is different from what's usual around here.
Right. Do you feel like the reception was warranted, like what you were looking for, as far as because fans are fans, right?
Yeah.
And so as artists, our job is to always try to reinvent ourselves, do things that inspire us creatively, but fans are always going to be fans. So whatever they hear you for is what they're typically are going to want to hear from you.
Yeah.
So what's the challenge from doing Mr. Make It Happen and kind of wanting to be separate from
Yeah, so I mean,
Gangsta Party?
I didn't really.
Give a fuck.
Yeah, I didn't really care. like this is what I like making.
Right.
Like I wanted to make this, so I'm making this.
Right.
And I mean, listen to it or don't.
Don't.
You know,
It don't matter to me.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna push it to wherever is receptive of it. And
Right. That's
we
where
go
we're
from
going.
there.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you're making a song, it's never like, oh, I think everybody will fuck with this. It's more so like,
So
I like this vibe.
it's never the intention of like, oh,
Okay.
everyone's gonna fuck with it. But after you make it,
You're
if
like,
you make
oh,
something
yeah.
and you're like, oh, everyone's gonna fuck with this. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So like after I made Gangsta Party, I was like, oh, everyone from around here,
Going like this.
they're gonna like this. They're gonna like this.
Is that more on you, or do you have people around you that you go to and gravitate towards, like, listen to this? Do you think everybody will fuck with this?
No. So I don't ever, ask people
Okay.
like, oh, do you think people are gonna? No, I don't.
Give a fuck with
Yeah. I get credit. I send it out to people. My couple homies that listen to music, I send it out to people. They'll be like, oh yeah, I fuck with this. But I never send it out, being like, do you think people are gonna? No, I don't care.
With a grain of
Yeah,
salt.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a pretty good discernment for what
What bangs you,
sounds
what
good.
does.
Yeah. For what we'll do, not necessarily numbers, but like what'll do good here or there.
Okay.
So like
Facts.
I knew Mr. Make It Happen, the EP. I knew it wasn't gonna go
Do what
crazy.
you wanted to-
Yeah. I
go
knew it wasn't gonna
huge.
go crazy,
Right.
but I knew I wanted to make that.
Right.
Like, that's
Okay.
what I wanted to make.
Right.
So
So-
Hence why you made it an EP.
Yeah.
Hence, yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
Definitely done that.
I think in your past life, my nigga, you was a comedian.
You think so?
I think so, bro. I think in your past life, you was like Dave Chappelle or like Cat Williams or some shit. Like you touched
Funny.
on it a little bit with the punchlines, but like,
Yeah.
and I kind of you answered it already, just how that style kind of came about with Lil Wayne, with the battle rap. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Who is your top battle rappers? Because I love battle rap too. Give me
Yeah,
your
yeah.
like top 2 niggas that like stick out to you in the battle rap scene.
Loaded Lux.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yes.
disgusting.
Yes.
I think Arsenal's dope.
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Bus driver.
that nigga crazy, bro.
Oh man, what's his name? He has a line where he gets another cut
Geechee?
and another cut and another cut. It looks like it looks like the seatbelt
Geechee?
won't
Is it
work and I'm
Geechee
trying to
Gotti?
buckle up.
I think it's Geechee Gotti.
Yeah,
Is it
something
Geechee
like
Gotti?
that.
I don't know. Them niggas all be sliding.
No.
Oh yeah,
man,
bro.
so-
Yeah. But yeah, as far as like comedy in my rap, I think
Yeah.
definitely probably comes from that.
Yeah.
But I think whenever you're making like a punchline or a bar or something, like I said, I want people to make a stank face, and I use whatever reference I have. You know, like
whatever
whenever-
you can grab.
Yeah. Like I watch a lot of everything.
Right.
You know, I watch a shit ton of stuff.
Right.
So I can pull references from
Everything.
wherever. Yeah.
Right. That's fire. Cause niggas be saying, that's the thing. People, punchline people, I think they do that. They grab from every aspects of
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Cause it's like, how'd you just get that and then put it with that? It's like,
Yeah.
nigga, I was watching anime and then I was watching
Yeah, exactly.
Boys in the Hood. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I just turned that on. So it's just like I was able to, make sense of Death Note and Ricky. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And so it's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, like they're like, especially anime. I watch a shit ton of anime. I don't know if people would like
What's
expect
your
me to
ones?
watch anime.
What's your ones? Give me top 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say
top
top 3.
five?
Top 3?
Top 3.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Top
My
3.
number one, my number one all time is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You want like top 3, like
I want your top 3. Your
my
bag.
personal
Yes,
top 3?
sir.
Yeah.
I'd have to say number 2 is probably One Piece,
Okay.
and
One Piece.
number 3 would be why am I blanking out on it? Holy shit!
Attack on Titan.
No, not
Death
Attack on
Note,
Titan. Whoa,
Jujutsu
that's
Kaisen.
crazy that I'm blanking out on this.
It don't sound like he liked those ones too
Nah,
much.
not at all.
Yeah.
No. I like you.
You
I
like
watch,
all them shits, yeah.
I watch so much anime. I can't believe I'm forgetting
Dragon
this third
Ball?
one. No, I like Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Oh, but
No,
that's
no,
not
the
top
third
three?
one.
Okay.
No. It's gonna bug. This gonna bug the shit
Parasite?
out of me. Not
Anime?
Parasite. I like
Yeah.
Parasite.
Oh,
Parasite's
Lord.
crazy.
Dude, what the hell?
We can get back to it if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
remember.
yeah,
if you
get back to
remember,
it.
we'll
Alright.
get back to
But
it.
I watch.
Full Metal.
But
Okay.
yeah. I watch so much. I watch so
Me too.
much anime
Me
to the
too.
point where I've rewatched animes that I've watched and been like
It's lit.
8 episodes in, and been like, oh,
What the fuck? I
I've
don't
seen this.
remember. Yeah.
oh shit, I've seen this. What the
I
hell?
remember this shit. Like,
Yeah.
it took you 8 episodes. I remember this shit. Yeah, nigga. That was 3 years ago, nigga.
Yeah, dude.
man.
So, yeah.
I'm curious. I'm curious to know which one you're talking about.
Gurren
too.
Lagann. That's the third one.
What's it called?
Gurren Lagann.
I haven't heard of that one.
It's the only mecha anime I've ever liked.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright,
on
cool.
like Death Note. Death Note, my number 1.
Yeah.
I'm on like they got me on Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan's dope.
I'm in like season 2.
Quiet said.
I'm in this. Yeah, y'all sit back. Mute up, nigga. Mute up. It's for the nerds over here, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm on like season 2.
Really watching anime.
Yeah, nigga.
sure.
Shit,
Yes.
nigga.
For
Yeah,
great.
get that
That's
shit.
why I got a Dragon Ball bar. I'm waiting to use.
You got it? I'm waiting to use this
Bro, I
motherfucker.
gotta
Check this out. What's that say?
boy, I cannot see from
Oh,
over
dang,
there.
my bad, dog. My bad. Go ahead. Pass it around.
Death Note.
Yeah, that's
You
the.
gotta keep
That's
it.
the
Oh,
Death
you got the
Note.
actual Death
I'm a
Note?
nerd, yeah.
He got light. I got L
got the
tatted.
Straight up, yeah. I
No,
forgot
no,
I
he
got-
has L. I have light. Yeah.
That's L right there from Death Note.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh, man.
Yeah, niggas
What's
in
that
there
bar I
doing
have?
shit.
Caught a button on the Glock getting you because it loved to switch bodies. shit like that.
Hell yeah. You crazy. Manny Fresh, one of the most recent singles you dropped.
Yep.
That hook's crazy. Who's the feature? That nigga's voice is different.
Yeah, so that's my that's who I started making music with.
Okay.
That song's been in the cut for 2 years. It's been in my back pocket for 2 years. I made it out there in Colorado.
I love that.
So yeah, that's who I started making music with. His real name is Josh. He goes by Tokyo Dutch though. That's my boy.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's
he's
right.
a running back, I'm linebacker. We always had to hit each
He
other.
always
in
had to go
practice.
crazy, yeah.
We
So
were-
y'all gonna be cool
Yeah,
after.
yeah, exactly.
exactly.
Exactly. I call him damn near every day.
That's hard.
yeah.
That's hard. Latest single, Family First,
Yep.
brings us full circle to the family thing.
Yep.
How did the song come about? What made y'all niggas decide to rap over 50 Cent?
So that was my choice. So that was my choice. I just be listening to like I'll hear a beat, and I'll just be like, oh yeah, I could
get on that.
I can get on that. Yeah. And I don't think OGT wanted to do it at first. But I kind of
made that
I kind
nigga.
of pushed him to do it. Yeah. I kind of pushed him to do it. And yeah, we just made that just off the spur of the moment. I was like, yo, cuz we have studio time. We have
Right.
this song.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get into it. So, yeah, that was just like more of a spur of the moment thing. And we've been talking about doing a tape, me and him, for like
Y'all got to.
3 years.
Y'all
now.
got to, bro.
3 years now. It's gonna be called Family Ties.
Yeah,
And we
got
just
to.
had we just haven't. We have so many songs together that
Right.
we just don't like lock in and focus
Yeah.
on like, okay, let's
Let's
make
do this project.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
got to.
it's gonna come. It's
Y'all
gonna
got
come.
to.
Yeah.
That's how me and him are. Like, it's like we got so many songs together, nigga. It's hard to just lock in and like, all right, create a project. This is what we gonna do.
Yeah.
So we finally doing it, but it's taking longer than niggas want.
Yeah.
It's taking longer than
You gotta
niggas
be
want.
intentional with it.
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
I think it's different when you're. Oh my bad.
No, you
I
good.
think it's different when you're with someone that like you genuinely like creating music with.
Yeah.
You're never like, all right, let's lock in on the
has
project.
Right,
It's
right,
never
right.
like
It's
that.
never
No.
like
that.
It's like, no, we're
Making
just
music.
making music right now.
And I don't
Like,
even
it's not
care if
like-
the
yeah.
shit bang or not. Like, we
Exactly.
just making
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Exactly. Like me and OGT, we make so much just random shit. Like there's so much shit of me and him just singing on a track.
Right.
Like he has a song called what the hell is it called? I don't know, but we're singing on it. Like
Yeah.
and freaking that just came out of nowhere. Like,
Right.
like we just be in
Right.
studio sessions, just make whatever.
right.
That's right.
I wake up early every morning, roll me up a doobie. Whatever I'm puffin', always good smoke on me. Linked up with Big Time, now we going OT. Steady making noise in these Oxnard streets. OGT don't play games, he get straight down to business. Every verse got passionate game, always spittin' ism. Family ties with the shits, we the new way team. On my grind like P-Rod, got more than street dreams. T1 passive income, you just want a bag of weed. If your credit score under 200, don't speak to me. Push the pedal to the flow whenever I'm behind the wheel. Fighting off these rap bots, he feeling
I
like
told him,
real
I was
steel.
like, you
Like
see,
a
like,
eagle
under,
in
like,
the wind, going
I
straight
don't know,
for the
700,
kill.
650 years.
I didn't even think about that.
So better think twice before you speak to me. T Crawford with the hands, leave you stranded on concrete. Like a butcher on the job, treating lames like lunch meat. When it comes to this shit, ain't nobody like T.
You see the family folk for no one. We got all the motion. Get money, that's the slogan. Swear that we the dopest. 7 we be working. Niggas salty morning. We the ones and that's for certain in these 805 street. Fuck it intro. Let's get straight to the point. We harder than you niggas. Don't jump. I'm about to go Vince. Carter on you niggas. Slaughter all you punks. Roll them up and runs. Smoke them. Knievel high stunt. Stack your faces up. Told him. It's big time. Bake, baby. Known to make shit shake, baby. I don't fuck with you bitches. Think I'm Andrew Tip, baby. Want some? I take, baby. Go get it all day, baby. GOAT. I'm starting to feel like Bacon's Tom Brady. Look, me and family moving mafioso. Fit like Mr. Popo. Sweeping niggas. Leave the whole place smelling like fucking fabuloso. Bacon showboat. Money by the boatload. Throwing my family dope, bro. Know some niggas put you on a shirt. Now you a fucking logo. Corner me. I turn to a monster. Guess it's lunchtime. Leaving niggas sick to their stomach when it's crunch time. Test the family. Might lose yours. Cause I love mine. School of hard knocks. Me and OGT alumni.
Nigga, Smith, that shit.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Out of all the songs you made, What's your favorite song versus your favorite session?
My favorite song versus my favorite session. My favorite session is probably the one we made Hustle Man in. That was with me, OGT, A-Wiz. We were just vibing in there. We made like 8 songs that night. Yeah. That's probably my favorite session. That was probably the most fun session that I've been in. My personal favorite song? Oh, that's tough.
I feel you.
I feel like every new song I make is my new favorite song. You know, like
Every single
I
time.
feel you.
yeah. I be, bro. Before a song goes out to the people, I probably listen to that song like 400 times. Like, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
And I think that also messes me up when I promo it because I'm like, oh man, now I gotta
I'm
promo
over
this
this
song.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm over this joke.
Yeah, it was like they never heard this song, so it's hard to them, the first time. But I've listened to this song fucking
Billions of
hundreds of times. Yeah.
Right.
Do you feel like that makes you hypercritical over your music? Or is it just the thought process of listening to it over and over and over again?
I think it's just like I don't think I get hypercritical about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you just gets played out. It's like I heard that song 400 times.
Yeah.
Just like when you have when a new Future song drops and you play that
Shit
the hell
out.
out of it.
Same
You're like,
thing,
hype
yeah.
yeah, same thing. Like so like freaking I've been playing Teflon Don on the
Right.
album.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, all right,
Okay.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can chill for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
If I hear this song in like 3 months, I'm going
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
Gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'd have to look through my discography and really figure out like, which song I really, really like making. I think one of my favorites is Bada Boom Bada Bing.
I remember that.
It's just I love the beat. I like how my cadence was on that song. I did that song. My voice went out on me, so my voice sounds like deeper and
Yeah.
like kind of like scratchier on that song.
Yeah.
I think it fit perfectly for
Authentic.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of my favorite songs.
That's fine.
That's
sure.
right.
All right, so it's about that time. We on the back stretch. We play a little game called Black and White.
and
Simple
White?
game. This side of the coin, this side of the coin. Give you
Okay.
2 choices. You let me know which one you rocking with.
All right,
Dave Chappelle or Kevin Hart?
Dave Chappelle,
V's or Baby Ray?
V's,
Football or rapping?
rapping,
Videos or recording? Making videos or recording?
recording,
San Diego or Oxnard?
Oxnard,
Family Guy or The Simpsons?
Family Guy,
There you go.
Good answer.
Tom Brady or Peyton Manning?
Tom Brady towards the end of his career. I didn't like him on the Patriots. Fuck the Patriots.
House Party or Friday?
Friday,
Family Matters or Fresh Prince?
that's actually a kind of a tough one.
I feel like that shows your age.
I'd probably say I can quote more from like Fresh Prince. Yeah.
Of course.
That shit.
Drake or
Yeah,
Of
Kendrick?
course.
And any of these I could have said, you said why, but you could elaborate it. But
If you
We're
want
here.
it.
Oh, I
if
can't
you,
elaborate.
yeah, you can elaborate on anything you want. You can elaborate on anything you want.
How old are you?
25.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to say I listen to more Drake than I do Kendrick. I appreciate Kendrick's artistry more than I think Drake's, but I mean, Drake make bangers. Like,
Yeah.
like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Like,
we do. We do.
I
we
like,
do,
Yeah.
but
we
I
do.
will say one of my favorite rap songs of all time is a Kendrick song, which is "Sing About Me, I'm Dying to Thirst."
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite rap songs of all time. So, yeah, I definitely
discredit
appreciate. I definitely appreciate Kendrick's artistry, but I think I do listen to more Drake.
Yeah. Which is interesting. I'm gonna go.
You're
go
good.
ahead. Go ahead.
You're
I was
good.
gonna
You're
ask because you're a rapper.
Yeah.
And that's Kendrick.
I have to disagree with you. I think Kendrick is more like how Tupac was.
I feel
He's an artist. He's an artist. He's Kendrick can rap his ass off, but I think he puts more of his focus into the artistry of it. I think Drake is a technical. I think Drake is a technically better rapper.
I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
I prefer Drake over Kendrick too. So yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
things I agree with too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Drowning or burning to death?
Dang.
Shit.
Mood switch.
It's gonna get deep. Bird.
And elaborate.
Drowning's supposed to be more peaceful, right?
That's what they say.
Bless
What
You
I
can
read,
pass
yeah, I
out.
think
Yeah.
it's supposed to be more peaceful. I've also seen that video of that dude who burned himself for Palestine, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Free Palestine. Free Palestine, but I could not.
Yeah, nigga.
I saw
yourself?
that fool was burnt. He was also burning for like 3 minutes.
bro.
Minute, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't.
That's-
You know, he didn't
That
just
wasn't
burn and
quick.
die.
Yeah, no, it
it took
wasn't
him
quick.
a minute. So,
And the cop had the gun drawn on him.
Yeah.
he was like, "Don't move."
on fire, nigga.
dude's a marshmallow right now.
not to make light of that. Not to make. It was just a cop. Was stupid.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'd much rather, I think, drown.
Yeah.
At least drown, you know. Once you come to
scared.
peace with it, it's like, oh
That's
man,
it.
I'm
That's
surrounded
it.
in water.
That's it.
Whatever. You know, whatever. You on fire.
It
You're
might be
You
panic.
smelling yourself is all that
bro,
shit.
you're on fire. You over there screaming.
For sure. For sure.
Like,
What
you
type
are
of
literally
flashbacks
screaming.
are you gonna have if you smell yourself cooking?
Bro.
The flashbacks are gonna be fucked.
You won't have no flashback.
Nah, ain't no
Dude,
remember
Freddy
your
Krueger.
life. Nah, it's over with.
Oh shit.
Last question of the day for me.
Yeah.
Would you rather have more money or more time? And elaborate.
More money or more time? I think financially I'm all right. So I'd much rather have more time with, people. I think if I was in different circumstances, some people might say more money. And I understand that. But I think financially I'm cool. I'd much rather have more time with, people, experiences, just life. Yeah.
Fair
Makes
enough.
sense.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Any last questions for our man?
No, I think you pretty much hit it. Yeah, for the most part.
You got
For
a
the most
song you
part.
want us to get on up out of here too?
Yeah, play bada boom, bada bing.
Got you.
Show.
Got you.
Make another quick fix song too. You was
Well,
sliding on that one. Yeah,
I
man,
got
very
one.
melodic,
I did.
very melodic.
I got one. I'm writing right now. I think I'm performing with the girls, and they said I sound like Kodak.
Kodak.
Lit, bro.
Yeah.
Ew.
Hey, turn up, man. Shout out to the South, bro. I like the fact that you fuck with
Yes.
South. I'm from
Yeah.
Orlando. I grew up
I
here,
love
but I
the
grew up
South.
there.
Yeah.
I fucks with the fact that
That's the reason I got these.
Bro, I'm
Yes,
about to,
sir.
I
I
got
like
I'm
them.
about to-
Yeah, that's
I
the reason
like
I
them.
got these.
Bro, I'm about to do all the goals.
Yeah.
Ice from your head to your feet. We ain't doing anything cheap, but you know how it be. Baby, what's the move we can link? Do bada boom, bada bing.
That does
Know
sound
what
like
I
Kodak.
mean? Baby, we can do
I like it. I like it.
Cause I'm getting blues, getting green. Baby, I'm getting blues, making plays. Stacking up chips. Lay. Big check hit the bank, just another fucking day. Wake up, thinking about all the ways you can pay. Wake up, break a bitch back in like bang. Got a boy EBT, get the fan maintain. Hood niggas say the same, but the mindset changed. Try to buy my own crib, give a fuck about a chain. My dog a brand rich, get to twitching like Synac. Get a little buzz, bitches ask where you been at. You whip your bitch like whole team, we up in there. Fuck a body blow, only aim the way your chin at. Whole block in position like a nigga playing Tetris. Trunk in the front, elephant whip Tesla. Whole gang stupid, hate when a nigga test it. Still hit his body, now the nigga need tetanus. Baby, come roll with a G. You ain't gotta worry about a thing when you rollin' with me. Ice from your head to your feet. We ain't doing anything cheap, but you know how it be. Baby, what's the move we can link? Do bada boom, bada bing. If you know what I mean. Baby, we can do anything. Cause I'm getting blues, getting green. Look, D little baby, you can catch with a buck at. Nigga at the bank, walk out with a rucksack. Ain't talking money, then I'm yelling out, fuck that. Same nigga since Orange VHS Rugrats. Hit it from the back, now she on the track running. Your whole circle weak shit, brittle as a funyun. Big stepper, wish a nigga would Paul Bunyan. Fuck dumb and dumber, big time, go to dummies. Baby, what you doing with the cash? Dumb, not Jay-Z, Neptunes, I don't do the fronting. Swinging for the bleachers, I don't do the bunny. Keep it 1 plus Betty White, keep it 100. I don't talk proper, I only speak any Ebonics. Hard body, walking this bitch like a onyx. Glock making sounds like it came out of comic. Boom, bow, kaplow, phonics. Baby, come roll with a G. You ain't gotta worry about a thing when you rollin' with me. Ice from your head to your feet. We ain't doing anything cheap, but you know how it be. Baby, what's the move we can link? Do bada boom, bada bing. If you know what I mean. Baby, we can do anything. Cause I'm getting blues, getting green.
That's Bada Boom, Bada Bing by Big Time Bake.
Yeah,
Big time.
sir.
Off the Mr. Make It Happen EP. You know what I mean? It's that crack. Tell them where they can find you. Plug anything you want to plug in.
So you can find me at BigTime_Bake on Instagram, Twitter. Those are really the only two things I use. Oh, TikTok.
Right.
I use TikTok. TikTok's
Right,
annoying.
right.
TikTok's annoying. But yeah, Big Time Bake on all platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, Tidal, Amazon, music, YouTube music, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything to plug right now. 805 Baby on the way.
Shout
New
out
music
to the
on the way.
805.
Yeah, shout out to the 805. Shout out to Oxnard.
Shout out 805.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oxnard, baby.
Well, it's the Iceberg Lounge. I go by the name Unos, Phyllis Jiller, Sid, it's the man June. As my man Danger, you know, we the Iceberg Lounge, and I just want to leave y'all with something before we get on up out of here. Wake up every day and strive for perfection, and when you fall short, wake up and do it again. We the Iceberg Lounge, and we out. Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Burr.